Have you ever felt like you're stuck in the shadows, watching others achieve the success and confidence you've always dreamed of? What if I told you that the life you've always wanted, full of respect, unshakable confidence, and success isn't a distant fantasy, but a reality that you can create starting right now? What if the key to unlocking your true potential has always been right in front of you, waiting for you to take action? You don't need to wait for a miracle. You can become the high-value man you've always aspired to be by changing one thing: your mindset. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how Napoleon Hill's timeless principles can help you transform into the man you're meant to be. I am Napoleon Hill, and what I'm about to share with you today is more than just wisdom. It's the key to transforming your life. You see, I'd spent decades studying the habits and mindsets of the world's most successful men, and I discovered one undeniable truth. Success isn't reserved for the lucky few. It's for those who choose to develop a definiteness of purpose, to master their minds, and to become men of unshakable confidence. If you've ever felt like you were meant for something greater, but didn't know how to get there, then you're in the right place. Today we will break down the very principles that helped countless individuals achieve the kind of success most people only dream of. It doesn't matter where you are right now, whether you're struggling to find defined direction or you've already taken the first steps toward success. What I'm about to show you can change everything. So if you want to unlock the secrets to becoming a high-value man, someone who doesn't just passively wait for opportunities, but creates them with unshakable confidence and purpose, then stay with me, because the next few moments could very well change the course of your life forever. Now let's talk about the first key characteristic of a high-value man: self-discipline. I want you to listen closely, because this is where everything begins. Without self-discipline, everything else is just a dream. Without it, you can have all the ambition in the world, but you'll never turn that ambition into reality. Think about it. Every time you give in to distractions, every time you procrastinate, every time you let your emotions control your actions instead of your reason, you push your dreams farther away. It's easy to let the day slip away, telling yourself that tomorrow you'll get started, that next week you'll get serious, that next month will be your time. But here's the truth: tomorrow never comes. The next week is just an illusion. The only time that matters is now. Napoleon Hill understood this like no one else. He called it self-control, and he said it was one of the most vital principles for success. The high-value man knows that true success isn't built on whims or fleeting desires. It's built on consistent action. It's built on the discipline to stay focused on the long-term vision, no matter how difficult or tempting the distractions may be. Self-discipline is the force that enables you to wake up early when the world is still asleep. It's the strength that pushes you to keep going even when the progress seems slow. It's the ability to resist the lure of instant gratification and instead put in the hard work that compounds over time. You see, success doesn't happen overnight. It's the result of small, deliberate actions taken every single day. Those actions are rooted in self-discipline. You can't build a high-value life by following whims or giving in to impulses. High-value men know that the key to everything they want is to master their own habits, to build routines that align with their highest aspirations. But I get it. It's not easy. The distractions are everywhere. Social media, the pull of entertainment, and the constant pressure to have it all right now, they're all around you, tempting you to stray from your path. But here's the secret. Every time you resist those distractions, you take one step closer to your dreams. So let's make this real. Actionable tip: start today by creating a structured routine that's aligned with your long-term goals. What's the one thing that you've been putting off, something that you know will move you closer to your goals? Take that thing and break it into smaller, actionable steps. Then commit to doing those steps every day. Do you want to know what separates the successful men from the men who remain stuck? It's not their resources, it's not their connections, and it's not their talents. It's their ability to control their actions. It's the power to say no to short-term pleasure and yes to long-term progress. It's the power to choose where your time and energy go, rather than letting the world decide for you. Are you ready to take control of your habits, to stop letting life happen to you and start creating the life you want? It starts with self-discipline. Eliminate distractions, build a routine, and stay committed to your purpose. Every single day, you'll get closer to becoming the high-value man you were meant to be. Underscore. Now we move to the next essential trait of a high-value man, definiteness of purpose. If you truly want to unlock your potential and achieve success, you must be absolutely clear on what you want and why you want it. I cannot stress this enough. Without a definite purpose, you are simply drifting through life. You're moving, but not in any particular direction. And this is the reason most people fail, not because they lack the talent, not because they lack the drive, but because they lack clarity. When you don't have a clear goal, you're like a ship lost at sea without a compass. You will wander aimlessly. You'll chase distractions, waste time, and put energy into things that ultimately lead nowhere. But when you have a definite purpose, everything changes. You will know exactly where you're going and why you're heading there. Your decisions will be sharper. Your actions will be more focused. You'll become a man of conviction and direction. I want you to think about it. Every single successful man you've ever heard of, every man who's accomplished something truly significant, had one thing in common. They had a crystal clear purpose. Whether it was Thomas Edison, Henry Ford, or Andrew Carnegie, each of them was driven by a definite goal, and nothing could stop them from achieving it. They didn't get distracted. They didn't wander off course. They knew exactly what they wanted, and they made it happen, no matter the obstacles. Now, let me ask you something. Do you know exactly what you want? Do you have a definite purpose that drives every action you take? Or are you just going through the motions, waiting for life to happen to you? The first step in becoming a high-value man is knowing your purpose. If you don't know where you're going, then it's time to decide. You have to set your destination. You have to ask yourself, what is my vision for my life? It could be building a successful business, writing a book, becoming the best at your craft, or simply becoming the kind of man who inspires others. Your purpose is unique to you, and it should light a fire within you every single day. I want you to imagine your life 5 years from now, 10 years from now. What does it look like? What kind of man have you become? What have you accomplished? That vision, that's your purpose. And you must hold it clearly in your mind so that everything you do aligns with that purpose. Because when you know where you're going, nothing can stop you. Now, I want you to take a piece of paper right now. No excuses. Write down your major goal, the one thing you want to achieve above all else. Then break it down into actionable, time-bound steps. Make it as specific as possible. And don't just leave it on the page, commit to it, and stay relentless in your pursuit of it. This is where so many people fall short. They dream, but they don't define their dreams. They desire success, but they don't map out the steps to get there. You must be clear. You must be specific. And here's the truth. When you take the time to define your purpose, when you break it down into manageable steps, you begin to take control of your life. You're no longer waiting for opportunities to come to you, you're creating them. You're no longer hoping for success, you're building it. Look at the men who have changed the world. They were not just dreamers, they were doers. And the reason they were able to take massive action was because their purpose was crystal clear. They didn't waste time. They didn't second-guess themselves. They were driven by a singular purpose, and that purpose gave them the clarity and focus to make their dreams a reality. Now I challenge you, what's your purpose? Write it down, commit to it, and let it fuel every decision you make from this moment forward. You don't need to have all the answers today, but you must start with a definite direction. Because the man who has a purpose is unstoppable. You can become that man. Underscore. Now we arrive at one of the most powerful principles in my philosophy, the importance of mastering the mind. I want you to understand this clearly. You are the architect of your own life. Your mind is the most powerful tool you have at your disposal. And whether you use it to build your success or sabotage it is entirely up to you. You see, a high-value man is not just someone who is disciplined or has a clear goal. He's a man who has mastered his thoughts. Because, as I've said countless times, what the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Everything starts with your thoughts. If you believe that you are capable of greatness, that belief will shape your actions and eventually your reality. But if you believe you're destined for failure, guess what? You'll find ways to make that belief come true. This is the power of positive mental attitude, or PMA. A high-value man doesn't let negative thoughts take root in his mind. He chooses to see opportunities where others see obstacles. He chooses to see solutions where others see problems. He doesn't let temporary setbacks control him because he knows that the power to succeed has always been within him. But here's the harsh truth: if you allow negativity to dominate your mind, if you allow yourself to constantly think that success is out of your reach, you're planting seeds of failure. And just like any seed, those negative thoughts will grow into actions that reinforce your beliefs. It's a vicious cycle, but the good news? You can break it. You have the power to change your thinking, and by doing so, you can change your life. The first step is to realize that your thoughts are not facts. Just because you think something doesn't make it true. If your mind tells you that you're not good enough, don't believe it. If your mind tells you that success is impossible, challenge it. Ask yourself, who am I to doubt my own potential? The only limitations you have are the ones you place on yourself, and those limitations start in your mind. So, my friends, start today by shaping your thoughts. Begin with daily affirmations and visualization. Stand in front of the mirror every morning and say, I am capable of greatness. I am worthy of success. I am the architect of my own future. Visualize your success vividly. See yourself living the life you want to create. Imagine the feelings of pride, accomplishment, and confidence that will come with achieving your goals. And when your mind tells you to quit, when it says you're not strong enough, or that success is too far out of reach, remind yourself of your ultimate goal. Ask yourself, why did I start? What is the reason I'm doing this? Your mind will try to protect you by steering you away from discomfort, but real growth happens when you push past that discomfort. Every successful man has had moments of doubt, but it is his ability to control those doubts that sets him apart. The world around you is shaped by the way you think. Your thoughts create your reality. If you walk through life expecting failure, then failure is what you will attract. But if you believe in yourself, if you see opportunities everywhere, and if you focus on what you want instead of what you don't want, then success will follow. It's not about waiting for the world to change or for the perfect moment to arrive. It's about changing the way you think. It's about seeing possibilities, not limitations. It's about cultivating the belief that you are capable of achieving anything you set your mind to and acting on that belief every single day. So let me ask you, do you believe in your ability to succeed? Because if you don't, that's the first battle you need to win. Change your thinking, and you will change your life. Start shaping your thoughts to match your success. And soon you'll see the world around you shift in ways you never thought possible. Let me ask you, do you believe in yourself? I don't mean just saying the words. I mean, do you truly believe deep down that you have what it takes to succeed? Self-confidence is a cornerstone of a high-value man, and without it, all the discipline, purpose, and mindset in the world won't be enough. I've often said, whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. And that belief starts with you, with your ability to believe in yourself. You see, confidence isn't something you're born with. It's something you build. It's not dependent on others' opinions or external validation. It comes from within, from knowing without a shadow of a doubt that you are worthy of success. A high-value man doesn't wait for someone else to tell him he's capable. He knows it for himself. He stands tall in his own skin, not because of praise or approval, but because he has already made the decision that he will succeed. He knows that his worth isn't tied to other people's opinions. It's tied to the belief that he has the strength, the capability, and the perseverance to overcome whatever challenges lie in his path. Let me be clear, confidence is not arrogance. It's the quiet assurance that you are enough, just as you are. It's the belief that you have something valuable to offer the world. You don't need to prove your worth to anyone. The moment you understand that, the moment you stop seeking external validation, you'll discover a level of confidence that will set you free. But here's the thing, confidence doesn't just appear out of thin air. It doesn't magically show up when you get the promotion, when you land the deal, or when you're praised by others. Confidence is earned through action. It's earned every time you take a step toward your goal, every time you face a challenge and push through it, every time you decide to keep going when others would give up. The truth is, confidence is built through consistent action. You build confidence by doing the things that scare you, by showing up even when you feel uncertain, and stepping into your fears instead of running from them. Every time you face something you've been avoiding, every time you rise above doubt, you strengthen your confidence muscles. So start today by taking small risks to build your confidence. It could be something simple, like speaking up in a meeting when you usually stay quiet. Or it could be taking on a new challenge that makes you uncomfortable. These small actions are the building blocks of confidence. Each one is a step in proving to yourself that you can handle more than you think. Maybe there's a conversation you've been avoiding. Maybe there's an opportunity at work that you've been too afraid to take. And whatever it is, do it. Take action, even if you don't feel fully prepared. Confidence doesn't come from perfection, it comes from doing, learning, and growing along the way. Remember this, you can't fake confidence, but you can build it. It's a process. You don't wake up one day and suddenly feel confident in everything you do. But if you commit to taking action every day, you will gradually build the confidence you need to tackle bigger challenges, to take on more responsibility, and to step into the man you are meant to be. And here's a secret. The more you act with confidence, the more you become confident. It's a cycle. Your actions create feelings of confidence, and those feelings fuel even more action. It's a self-reinforcing loop that will transform you. But it all starts with the decision to believe in yourself. Stop waiting for someone else to tell you you're capable. Stop looking for validation from the outside world. You already have everything you need inside of you. You just have to believe in it and take the first step toward building that confidence. So let me ask you again, do you believe in yourself? Because the moment you truly believe, that's when everything changes. And from that moment forward, there is nothing you can't accomplish. Underscore. Now we come to perhaps one of the most important principles in the journey of a high-value man: persistence. If there's one thing I've learned from studying the most successful men in history, it's that success is not defined by how many times you succeed, it's defined by how many times you get up after you fall. Failure is a natural part of success. In fact, it's an essential part. Every great success story, whether it's Thomas Edison's journey to invent the light bulb or Henry Ford's path to building the Ford Motor Company, is filled with setbacks, failures, and obstacles. But the men who made it weren't the ones who never failed, they were the ones who kept going after each failure. You see, a high-value man understands that failure is not the end. It's just a lesson. Every time you fail, you are one step closer to success, as long as you don't give up. Every failure teaches you something valuable, something you can use to do better next time. But if you quit, you stop learning and you stop growing. And that's where most people make the mistake. They see failure as a sign to quit, when in reality it's just a sign that they're on the right path. Failure doesn't mean you're incapable. It doesn't mean you're not good enough. It simply means you've found one way that doesn't work. And the more ways you discover that don't work, the closer you get to finding the one that does. In fact, failure is not something to be feared, it's something to be embraced, because it's a clear signal that you're trying, you're moving forward, and you're not standing still. Think about it. Every man who's achieved greatness has faced rejection, doubt, and disappointment. There are countless stories of people who almost gave up, who nearly threw in the towel, but kept pushing forward just one more time. And that one more time made all the difference. You are going to face challenges, there's no doubt about that. There will be moments when it feels like the world is working against you, when your dream feels far away and unreachable. But that's when persistence matters most. It's not about how many times you fall, it's about how many times you get back up and keep moving forward. When you face setbacks, don't see them as obstacles that block your path. See them as opportunities to learn. Analyze what went wrong, and use that information to adapt and grow. Maybe you tried something that didn't work okay. Now you know what to avoid next time. Maybe you hit a roadblock that felt insurmountable. Fine. Now you know that the path to success isn't straight, but full of twists and turns. Keep moving forward. Persistence is not just about working harder, it's about working smarter and never letting setbacks stop you. Even the greatest of men faced failure, but they were never defeated by it. They were made stronger by it. They built resilience, and that resilience became the foundation of their success. The key is to never give up, no matter how many times you fail. Each time you get knocked down, get back up. Each time you feel like quitting, remind yourself of why you started. And when you feel discouraged, look back on how far you've come. You didn't come this far to quit now. You came this far because you are meant for greatness. And greatness is built on persistence. Let me share something important with you. You have within you the power to persist, to rise above every failure, and to build the life you've always dreamed of. You're not weak because you face setbacks, you're strong because you keep moving forward, no matter what. That's the true measure of a high-value man. So the next time you fail, remember this: failure is not your enemy. It's a part of the journey. Learn from it, grow from it, and keep going. Because every failure you overcome makes you one step closer to the success you deserve. Underscore. Now let's talk about one of the most powerful principles I've ever shared, one that has the potential to accelerate your success like nothing else. The Mastermind Group. You see, success is not achieved in isolation. A high-value man doesn't just go at it alone. He surrounds himself with other driven individuals, people who push him, challenge him, and help him grow. The power of the mastermind is undeniable. It's the idea that two minds working together are far more powerful than one, and when you bring together multiple minds with a common goal, you create an unstoppable force. When I first began my work, I realized that the men who had achieved extraordinary success weren't working in isolation. They were surrounded by others who were just as committed to their success as they were to theirs. These men formed mastermind groups where they shared ideas, offered advice, held each other accountable, and helped each other grow. You see, no one, not even the most talented person, can achieve greatness alone. It's easy to get stuck in your own head, to think that you have all the answers. But the reality is, you need other perspectives. You need people who can see what you can't, who can help you avoid mistakes, and who can inspire you when you feel like giving up. A high-value man knows that he cannot do everything himself. He knows that to truly unlock his potential, he needs to be around those who are also striving for excellence. That's why the most successful people in the world surround themselves with other successful people. They build their mastermind. And here's the truth: when you surround yourself with people who demand more from you, who won't let you settle for mediocrity, you will be forced to level up. The energy is contagious. The ideas are limitless. The accountability is powerful. And most importantly, you're never alone in your journey. You have a group of people who are committed to your success as much as their own. Together you will rise. But this isn't just about finding anyone. You have to be intentional. A high-value man surrounds himself with people who are aligned with his vision. It's about surrounding yourself with individuals who are ambitious, driven, and believe in your goals as much as you do. It's about creating a circle that pushes you forward, not holds you back. I've always said that you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. And this is so true. If you're surrounded by people who are stuck in negativity, who don't believe in the pursuit of greatness, or who aren't pushing themselves forward, then you'll find yourself in the same position. But if you surround yourself with people who are chasing big dreams, who inspire you to do better, who push you when you're tired, then you will rise with them. Their energy will propel you, and together you'll achieve things that you never thought possible. Now, my friend, I want you to take a look at the people you surround yourself with. Do they inspire you? Do they challenge you? Do they push you to be the best version of yourself? If the answer is no, then it's time to find a new circle. Join a group of like-minded individuals, whether it's in your career, in your personal life, or even in your hobbies. Look for people who are driven, who have ambition, and who hold themselves to a high standard. Better yet, if you can't find a group that meets these standards, create one. Start your own mastermind group with people who are committed to their personal growth, who are willing to hold each other accountable, and who will support each other every step of the way. This group can be small, maybe just 3 or 4 people, but it will make a world of difference in your journey to becoming the high-value man you were meant to be. The people you surround yourself with can either lift you up or drag you down. Choose wisely. The right mastermind group can propel you to greatness, and it will fast-track your success. Find those who will challenge you, who will believe in you, and who will help you reach new heights. Because the truth is, success isn't just about you, it's about the people you surround yourself with and the energy you bring together. Score. Becoming a high-value man doesn't happen overnight. It's a journey, one that requires commitment, action, and the willingness to grow. But here's the truth. You don't need to wait for the perfect moment to start. By applying these principles today, self-discipline, a clear purpose, a positive mindset, self-confidence, and persistence, you can start moving toward your goals right now. Every decision you make today is a step closer to becoming the man you were meant to be. And here's the most important thing I want you to understand. You already have everything you need. You have the power to transform your life, to shape your future, and to become the high-value man you've always aspired to be. The tools are in your hands, you just need to take action. So I challenge you now, what's the first step you will take today to become the high-value man you know you can be? It could be something small, maybe it's writing down your goals, committing to your daily routine, or surrounding yourself with the right people. Whatever it is, make sure you take that step today. Don't wait. The time to act is now. Drop your first step in the comments below, and let's hold each other accountable. Let's build a community of men who are committed to their success and growth. Your journey starts today, and together we will rise. And if you're ready to continue your transformation, to learn more about how to build the life you've always wanted, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. You'll receive powerful lessons that will help you take your success to the next level. Together, we will unlock the power within you to become the high-value man you are destined to be. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I truly hope you found the principles shared here valuable and that you feel inspired to take the first steps toward becoming the high-value man you are meant to be. Remember, success is a journey, and each step you take brings you closer to the life you desire. If you're hungry for more powerful content like this, don't forget to explore the channel for other videos that will guide you on your path to greatness. Share this video with your friends, family, and anyone who could benefit from these lessons, because we all deserve to live our best lives. Thank you again for watching, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next video. I'll see you on the next one. Until then, stay blessed, stay focused, and keep striving toward your greatness. First_.